First tonight, a big breaking story just into the newsroom. A new grand jury indictment against all 4 members of the Siders family for child endangerment crimes. It updates the number of charges from 16 to now 19. We're also learning the original discovery of the 16 children in the Vinton County home was because of an investigation into Gary Siders Jr. and Elizabeth Siders and their relationship to a child outside the family. Thank you for joining us on 10 TV News at 4 and on the stream. I'm Angela Ann.
And I'm Station again. The 2 new indictments for the family were released just in the last hour. So we're now learning there are 2 separate investigations open 2 months after 16 children were recovered from a home in Hamden. Here's what we know. Gary Siders Jr., Elizabeth Siders, and Christina Siders were indicted on 19 charges of endangering children. Gary Siders Sr. was indicted on the original 16 charges. Now, we've been waiting for this indictment since their arrests back in June.
Also new today, we're learning that the original discovery of the kids in the home was linked to a separate investigation into the children's parents. You see them here, Gary and Elizabeth Siders. In that new indictment today, both parents are now charged with sexual battery and 2 counts each of unlawful sexual conduct with a minor. The Ohio Attorney General's office says the victim is not a member of their immediate family. So this investigation is now linked to a 3rd investigation.
The Attorney General's office says it all started with an investigation from December of 2025. The AG's office says back in December, the Vinton County Sheriff's Office asked Ohio's Bureau of Criminal Investigation's Special Victims Unit to open an investigation into allegations of sexual abuse involving 2 children. This investigation resulted in indictments against 2 men living in Hocking County. Josh Saunders is charged with 3 counts of rape and 1 count of gross sexual imposition. Brandon Henderson was indicted on 21 charges, including 8 counts of sexual battery, 8 counts of gross sexual imposition, and 4 counts of endangering children. They were arrested and indicted today. Here's what the Vinton County prosecutor said today.
These cases began as an investigation into family child sex abuse. Law enforcement sought the DNA of Gary Siders Jr. related to the child sex abuse case. Once Siders Jr. was located, search warrants were executed to secure his DNA for genetic testing. Upon serving the search warrants for the child sex abuse case, the existence and condition of the 16 children at the Omer Street house became known.